We see this picture of two otters holding hands and we think it's adorable, a sign of love. But it's not. It's actually a brilliant survival hack for an animal that has the thickest, warmest coat on the entire planet. This is the otter, and specifically the sea otter. They are the playful, charismatic, and ridiculously cute clowns of the ocean. We all know they hold hands and use rocks to eat, but there's some incredible science behind why they do what they do. I'm going to show you the secrets of their unbelievable fur, why they have a favorite rock they carry around in a pocket, and reveal their surprisingly important job as the secret guardians of the sea. First, let's talk about how a sea otter survives in the freezing, cold ocean. Unlike other marine mammals like seals or whales, sea otters do not have a thick layer of blubber to keep them warm. Their secret is their fur. A sea otter has the densest fur of any animal on Earth. It can have up to 1 million individual hairs per square inch. To give you some perspective, you probably have about 100,000 hairs on your entire head. A sea otter has that in one single square inch. This incredibly thick fur is designed to trap a layer of air bubbles right next to the otter's skin. This layer of air is the perfect insulator. It ensures that the freezing cold ocean water never actually touches their skin. This is why you see otters constantly grooming themselves. They are meticulously cleaning their fur and blowing air into it to fluff it up and maintain that life-saving layer of insulation. So they have this perfect built-in wetsuit that lets them float on their backs all day. But their favorite foods, like clams, crabs, and sea urchins, are all locked away inside hard shells. How does an animal with paws get its dinner open? The answer is, they're smarter than you think. Sea otters are one of the very few animals in the world, outside of primates, that regularly use tools. An otter will dive down to the seafloor to grab a clam, but on the same trip, it will also find a nice, flattish rock. Then it will swim back to the surface, float on its back, place the rock on its chest like a little portable dinner table, and then smash the clam against the rock over and over until it cracks open. And here's the really cool part. They have built-in pockets. Under each of their front legs is a loose flap of skin that forms a pouch. They use these pouches to store extra food they find on a dive. But they also use it to carry around their favorite personal shell-cracking rock. Now, what about the hand-holding? Sea otters love to rest together in big groups called rafts, which can sometimes have hundreds of otters all floating together. To keep from drifting apart in the ocean currents and waves, especially while they're sleeping, they will often hold hands with each other. Sometimes they'll also wrap themselves up in long strands of kelp to anchor themselves in place. It's not about romance, it's just a practical way to keep the group together. But the most important thing a sea otter does, its true superpower, is its job as a keystone species. In the ocean, there are huge, beautiful underwater forests made of kelp. These kelp forests are a vital habitat for thousands of different types of fish and other animals. Now, there's another animal that lives there, the sea urchin, and sea urchins love to eat kelp. If their population isn't controlled, a huge army of sea urchins can move through and completely destroy a kelp forest, leaving behind nothing but a barren wasteland. But it just so happens that sea urchins are one of the sea otter's absolute favorite foods. By eating thousands of sea urchins, the otters naturally keep the urchin population in check. This protects the kelp forests, which in turn allows thousands of other species to thrive. The sea otter is the keystone that holds the entire ecosystem arch together. Without them, the whole thing would collapse. So the sea otter is so much more than just a cute face. They stay warm thanks to the densest fur on the planet. They are incredibly intelligent tool users who carry a favorite rock around in their pocket. They hold hands to keep their floating raft of friends together. And most importantly, they are the secret guardians of the entire kelp forest ecosystem. If you want to learn about more animals that are secretly saving the world, make sure you subscribe.